Hi everyone, it's Dan. Welcome back to the Rock Nerd Radio Show. Today, in 6 minutes or less, we are going to take a look at the brand new Marvel Legends Deadpool and Bob Agent of Hydra 2-pack. Let's check it out!
Come geek out with us on the Rock Nerd Radio Show!
Alright, we are going to start this review with the Bob figure, Bob Agent of Hydra. And this is technically the first official Bob figure we've gotten. A couple years ago with the Legendary Riders Deadpool, there was a Bob head included that you could stick on a Hydra agent body, but as you can see, there is some color differences between these two figures. And I will admit, originally I thought that these were on the same mold. This is on the Bucky Cap body. The new one is on this Vulcan body, and as you can see, it is pinless, no pins at the elbows or knees, everything double jointed, and he does have the nice butterfly joints as well here at the shoulders. So yeah, don't really need to do a big comparison. A lot of the gear is the same, the belt's the same, the web gear is the same, but otherwise a different figure. Although looking at the two heads now, I want to say, I think they are different head sculpts. They do look similar. I feel like the new one's nose is a little larger, so we're gonna go with this being a pretty much new mold. As you can see right now, Bob has two fists, and I'll go over the accessories that I believe are exclusive to Bob in this set. So he comes with two fists, but you can change him out for some other hands. I'll show you right now. So you can change out the fists for two weapon holding hands, and because they are a style of hand that can hold a weapon, they do hinge up and down rather than left to right or side to side. So I do appreciate that. Bob does come with some other accessories that I believe are exclusive or meant for him, namely the first two being these two weapons. So far, I really like how this looks in his hand. I've been giving this to Deadpool. I'll talk about that in just a little bit, but he also has this Hydra briefcase, which is nicely painted. It looks very nice, but if you open it up, you can see that there are goodies inside, including a banana, a wand of Watum, a Hydra thermos that does say Bob on it. There we go, we can get it to focus. So that is pretty cool. And here's Bob holding some of his different accessories. I don't feel like I need to go over all of his articulation. If you know the Vulcan body, you know how it goes. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments. But let's look at the main character of this set, and that is Deadpool. And here is Deadpool from the set. This is on the Spider-Man Renew Your Vows 2-pack body. So if you know that articulation style, you know what you're getting into. Again, he is pinless, and he even has the toe joints, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but hey, they're there, that's cool. So I'm not going to go over all his articulation because this body's been used a few times now. You're probably used to what it has. But Deadpool has a lot of accessories to go through. You can see two katanas on his back. We'll talk about them in a minute. He has two fists. He has two hands that can hold swords, and once again, they do hinge up and down, which is a very, very nice touch if you're going to have him doing some sword fighting. He has two trigger hands. As you can see, they have the trigger fingers that also hinge up and down, much better for a character who might be pointing a blaster at somebody. He also has two of the finger gun type hands, so he can do that with both hands. And last but not least, he has two kind of fun hands, one holding up a peace sign, one giving a thumbs up. So a lot of hands for this Deadpool. Deadpool also has this head sculpt with the mask half rolled up. This is something we've seen before. That underwear Deadpool with the pink slippers also had this head sculpt. This is just repainted to match the colors on this body a little bit better. Two things I want to point out is that he has these cuffs on both his arms, and then there's also a black collar on his neck. These are not molded details. These are pieces that are loose, so when you're changing out his head or hands, they might fall off. Do be careful. Deadpool also comes with a ton of different accessories and weapons. He does have these two katanas that fit in this sword sheath very nicely in his back. You can see they are blue. We're going to talk about that a little bit more in just a moment. He also has two sets of orange nunchucks. I believe we saw these with Shang-Chi. They are orange, so keep in mind the colors so far. There is this nice bow staff that has some purple accenting at the ends of it. I believe the upcoming Daredevil is also going to come with this. And he has two sides, very much like what we've seen with Elektra, but they have some red wrapping there. So this is a nice nod to the Ninja Turtles. We have blue swords to Leonardo, Donatello's bow staff, Michelangelo's nunchucks, Raphael's sides. But we're not done. He also comes with 2 black pistols, as you can see here. They can go in either hand, they can go wherever. There's no figure storage for them on the figure, which is a bit of a bummer. He comes with 2 different light swords. I believe this is the sword that came with the Avengers, Beyond Earth's Mightiest Black Knight figure in that Amazon 2-pack. So we have just repainted in red and blue, kind of like a Star Wars reference. And then there is this nice big pink bazooka with the boxing glove. We've gotten this before with other Deadpool figures. This is just recolored. And just as a quick Deadpool comparison, we have Deadpool with a couple different Deadpool figures that have been made over the years, each one having their own kind of unique style and blend to what the character represents. So there we go. I'm pretty impressed with this 2-pack overall. It is a lot of fun. Let me know in the comments if you managed to get your hands on it. I believe it is currently sold out on Pulse. There may be a second run, but what do you think of the 2-pack? Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, I've been Dan. You've been pretty awesome. I'll see you around.
Come geek out with us and the